Hello, everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today, we are going to be talking about something that may be a little hard for you to know, grasp, or perhaps comprehend from your side, but I'm going to try my level best to state it as clearly as possible. So, let's just dive into the topic right away. Uncertainty is a part of the human experience. Some people thrive in uncertain times, but others they become emotionally paralyzed. So people's responses to uncertainty may depend on how afraid they are of the unknown. Unknown is in inverted commas here, literally. If, for example, you fear spiders or snakes, it's probably based on your past experiences. Maybe you've had this traumatic experience wherein you've got this snake, following you or trying to bite you or something like that, and that's the reason why you're afraid of them. But not all fears are based on such concrete information. As in this example here, that you have just had this awful time with the snake and now you just don't want to hear its name either. So, moving forward, today's video is going to be about a fear that we are not mostly aware about. The psychological term for fear is, for this fear specifically, is called xenophobia. This is something that may be known to most of you all, but still, I would want to talk briefly about the effects which a fear can have on our body. You can experience a racing heartbeat, difficulty in breathing. Your muscles may become tense and you tend to feel weak physically. When a threat is short lived, these symptoms go away very quickly. But if such fears persist, when they turn into a phobia or something like that, then this may cause an adverse harm to your health. The fear of unknown is present in almost every human being. We fear to take up new things because of the fact that we are unaware about its stakes and consequences. Humans cannot define something that they have not experienced yet. This is something that we all know and have experienced at some point of time in our lives. There is this thing that we cannot form a judgment about something that we haven't been through yet. Unless and until we go through something, we go through any experience, our brain will not have any information to form a judgment or a bias upon. So, if our brains have to form a judgment, there has to be some past experience that it has to refer to. Our thoughts and actions are based on our experiences. In other words, with experience, we can predict actions and, of course, in turn, our reactions. If you do not have a set parameter to use or to categorize a situation, you just cannot make predictions. And consequently, the greater the missing parameters, the greater the uncertainty and, of course, the fear. You all could also agree to the fact that we are all fond of stability, and hence changes in any aspect of our lives fears us, again because of the fact that we do not know what the outcomes would be, and that's what this particular fact stops us from going out and seeking different things. Another interrelated fear is the fear of dark, whose roots also lie in the fear of unknown as well. Though most of us do not even believe in the existence of any paranormal beings in a dark area, but there's still going to be a hitch into, entering a dark, unknown room or some place like that because of the fact that our brains does not possess any information as to what may lie inside that unknown place. The inability to see in the dark further strengthens the humankind's fear with it. Now that I have talked about this one major common fear in almost all of us, there are going to be some people out there who probably would not be able to relate to this discussion, as they are just not fearful about anything uncertain. Of course, everything depends from person to person and is very subjective, and such people do exist who are personally not afraid of the unknown, of anything unknown, to be more precise. For them, anything unknown and uncertain is a provoking opportunity to discover, learn, find out what's new, and why are they not able to understand it, and so on. Sure, when it comes to understanding the unknown, it comes with the responsibility to do something. If you have to, if you have to take up an unknown task, then you've got to do something about it. You just cannot sit and keep waiting for the unknown task to approach you. It's you who's got to do something about it. And perhaps being afraid is equal to that oh no feeling, wherein you've had this thought, where you always exclaim that oh no, again I have to deal with something new. So here what I'm trying to explain is there are two types of people. One, the first category belongs to the oh no category, wherein they've got this negative complaining thought that oh shit, I have to take up something new and deal with something new. Whereas on the other hand, this is another group of people who take up unknown and uncertain conditions as a provoking opportunity for them to learn something new. That's how it is. It is an effort to deal with the unknown. That's what they take it up like. It is a challenge, and sometimes people are lazy, too comfortable in their own juices. So, I'd conclude by saying that probing onto this fear is very subjective and depends on a person's outlook as to how do they want to deal with it. I'm going to leave this video open ended so that you all get some time to let this thought sink in. Stay tuned and see ya.